Hello everybody, this is Cap, and I would like to welcome you to the 29th video in my Beginner C++ tutorial series. So, I was thinking about the way I'm going through polymorphism, and I came to the conclusion that it would be a lot less confusing for you guys if I just went through it as compile time polymorphism and runtime polymorphism. And I think that'll end up being a lot less confusing than the way I was going to go through it. So everything I covered in the ad hoc polymorphism is under the category of compile time polymorphism, also known as static polymorphism. So function and operator overloading are a part of compile time polymorphism. And what we're going to be getting into next is runtime polymorphism, also known as dynamic polymorphism with virtual functions. But before we get to virtual functions, we need to go over a few things. And those things would be overriding, downcasting, and upcasting. So in this video we are going to cover overriding. So if we go into our vehicle class here and just come down to the end of our public section, and let's say void forward, and then void forward int x. So if you guys remember, this is overloading, where we have two functions with the same name but different arguments. So save that and come over into the CPP and just fill out the bodies. Forward. There we go. And the vehicle moved forward. Alright, so now our vehicle class is set up. So let's say that in one of our derived classes, like car, we wanted to have a different implementation of forward, but still keep the name. Well, that's where overriding comes in. So if we go into car, we can make, or well, in order for it to qualify as overriding, the signature has to be the same. So we have to have void forward just identical to the way it was in vehicle. So now we can put in car's version of forward. Void car forward. And we can say the car moved forward. Alright, so let's save that. Actually, just save all of them. And then come over into main and make a vehicle object and a car object. Now if we say v dot forward and c dot forward, save it and run it, as you can see, the vehicle object ran its version of forward, and the car object ran its version of forward. But there is an issue that you guys need to be aware of, and that is data hiding. So whenever we overrode forward, we actually hid the overloaded forward that takes an integer. So if we tried to say down here on this line c dot forward and pass in 7, it'll flag it because it won't see it. What's happening is when you're calling it c dot forward, it goes into car's scope and looks for it, and it finds forward, but it doesn't find forward with an int argument. And once it finds forward, it assumes that the other forward is going to be in here somewhere. And since it's not, it'll flag it. So in order to prevent this, we can actually use the using keyword in order to make the compiler aware of the other forward, the overloaded forward. So we can say using vehicle scope operator forward, and this should make it aware of the other overloaded forward method. So if we save it and then run it, there we go, it works. So I think that's all I really wanted to cover as far as overriding in this video. If you guys like this video, please let me know by hitting the like button. If you've seen a few of my videos and really like them, go ahead and subscribe so you can see when I post new ones. And I would like to thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.